gods of Olympus are real. And sometimes they have children with humans called half-bloods. We're pretty much like anyone else you'd meet, but with a few notable differences. We live in the only place that is safe for our kind. Until now. What is that?
Go inside to the Oracle.
Percy. Kronos, a force so evil, 3 of his sons, Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon, destroyed him. He's fated to rise again, to exact his vengeance on Olympus and the world.
The only thing that has the power to save our home is the Golden Fleece. It's in the Sea of Monsters, what the humans call the Bermuda Triangle. Our quest calls for only our finest hero, the best of us, the daughter of the god of war, Clarice!
Don't worry about always coming in second, Jackson.
You know, everything they say about you is wrong, Clarice. You actually do have a sense of humor.
This is a bad idea.
You don't even know what I was gonna say.
You were going to say that you're going after the fleece.
Actually, he was gonna say we were. It's a chariot of damnation.
Looks like a New York City cab.
Same difference.
The exact
Jade, please.
That was awesome!
We will resurrect Kronos, and the Olympians will know death.
Percy!
We really need your help, and we don't have a lot of time.
You twist the cap off this, you release the winds from the 4 corners of the world.
What? No, not in here!
Not in here.
We'll find the fleece.
So time to go.
Tell me those aren't sharks.
Those aren't sharks.
These Percy Jackson movies are a real conundrum to me. I mean, clearly 20th Century Fox takes them very seriously, as they clearly spend a lot of money on them. You can really see it on screen. You could see it in the first one, not only in the special effects, but in the adult actors they signed on, like Pierce Brosnan, Uma Thurman. I mean, not like super A-list, but still expensive. And you can see it even more so in this next film. And they seem to have pushed a lot of the money towards special effects, because I am very impressed with the special effects in this film. And while they still have named talent, it's a little, you know, they've gone down a notch. Stanley Tucci, Nathan Fillion, popular actors, obviously, but not, you know, a little bit lower in terms of the price point and I think the prestige. But, you know, the real star of this is supposed to be Logan Lerman. And I'm a bit, especially after seeing Perks of Being a Wallflower, I'm very impressed with Logan Lerman. I think he has unmined hidden depths, which they started to touch on in that film. And so I don't know how I feel. I made a video about this. I don't know how I feel about him going back to this kind of kiddie franchise. But then again, Percy Jackson has such a huge fan base. I mean, it's extremely popular here on YouTube. And the first movie made around 226 million worldwide, so it just about made its money back, but it must have done very well in the ancillary markets like DVD, iTunes, and stuff like that, for them to be willing to pour money into a sequel. But at the same time, I'm talking about all this money that's being spent on it. I'm talking about, you know, people going to see it, but I still feel that the Percy Jackson movies, at the heart of them, feel like a CW show, like a really expensive CW show. More like something like, you know, in Terra Nova, when they spend a lot of money on a TV show and you're like, wow, this could be a movie. But when, you know, if you saw it on a movie screen, you'd be like, this is a television show. So it kind of exists in, you know, like that no man's land in between the two. And that's how I feel about Percy Jackson. I saw the first one in theaters. I thought it was good, but again, it had that TV vibe to it, which made me kind of second guess paying a movie theater ticket price. So I'm curious to know, because, you know, clearly a lot of people are watching this movie at home or on the go, not in a movie theater. Did you see the first Percy Jackson in theaters? And if so, are you going to see the second one in theaters? Or do you think this is something you wait for in the ancillary market, as I said? But, you know, again, so I'm really torn on this trailer. I think it's more of the same in a good way and a bad way. And I don't quite understand why, if they have so much resources at their disposal and talented actors, why this thing just keeps looking like a television show. I think my best guess would be perhaps the lighting. And I think the Camp Blood Moon, or Half Blood, I think it's Camp Half Blood. Whatever that camp is that they are, I don't know, that's like, it's so not at the level of Hogwarts, which is like a wonderful and grand boarding school. And I think to go from like this castle to tents is kind of, that's kind of how these movies line up. Harry Potter is the giant enchanted castle, and Percy Jackson is the tent in the woods. I mean, I'm sure they both have their high points. So what do you prefer? And how do you feel about Percy Jackson? Write your thoughts down below, as well as if you're going to see it in theaters or if you're going to see it later down the line. And thank you for coming to Beyond the Trailer, not just for the latest trailers, but these quick snapshot reviews. Thanks for watching. Bye.